got the news that we were going to prison, and they're like, we're going to be leading worship in prison. So I was excited.
Going into the prison, I wasn't exactly sure what to expect. I've never been to a prison before.
I really had no expectations. I didn't know what to expect. I'd never led worship in a prison setting before.
The leadership starts telling us, okay, you know this is like a maximum security prison. We're going into the main block. The excitement starts maybe turning into a little bit of anxiousness, I guess.
Once you step into that first gate and it shuts behind you, it's intimidating.
Keep hearing these gates slam shut, and you're like, all right, well, there's no turning back now. We're going in.
The way the chapel was designed, we're sitting on the stage, and then there's the pews where 75 of these guys were sitting. Two, smaller guards that, they didn't have any weapons or anything on them, and then the door. So we didn't have, it was one of those situations like if they wanted to do anything, they could have, but you could tell when they were walking in, they were smiling, they were excited. They were telling us about how they were telling friends who have never been to church at their campus on Sunday mornings were coming, and they were trying to get them in because they knew this was a special day.
People started coming up in the front, and I was saying, great to meet you, and they were saying, great to see you, because they watch every week. And I realized that this was my church. This was another campus. This was an extension of Christ Church here.
Hands went up. The guys were pumped, and they were singing louder than I think 75 men could ever sound. You could instantly just feel the presence of God.
It was so exciting to see the expectation that every inmate in that room came in carrying, just ready to be in the presence of God.
Sometimes we, on Sunday mornings, don't fully worship because there's so many things going on in our head. They get to focus on the one thing they were created to do, which is worship.
Being able to speak with the prisoners and just hear the excitement in their voice about having a live service and not just having to watch it on video, I think gave them even more hope to be missionaries within the prison.
There was just this joy that I could not express, and it just made me realize that there's no concrete wall thick enough. There's no barbed wire fence strong enough to hold back the power of Jesus.
You see everything happening, and you see the progress that they're making, and you can't help but feel excitement for what's to come at our campus there.
It was just really special to be in that room with them, being a part of that moment.
I wish everyone had a chance to experience that kind of joy that these inmates had, and I'm honored to call them brothers in the Lord.